Today I'm making a meat sauce for some baked pasta. Some families call this Sunday gravy, but I call it meat sauce. It's a variation of my red sauce recipe that you can find on my website, link in profile. Whenever I'm browning meat for a sauce or chili or a stew, I like to start with actually browning the meat in the pan. I know that some like to start with the onions and then add the ground beef, but I like to get a good sear on the meat to develop flavor. Then I remove it from the pan and set it aside to build the rest of the sauce. Doing it this way also gives me some beefy bits in the pot that I can scrape up while I'm cooking the onions. I like to season each ingredient on the light to moderate side as I go, then I taste everything at the end and adjust if needed. After I season the onions, it'll draw out the water, then I add the garlic so it doesn't burn. I'm also adding some baby serranos from my garden instead of red pepper flake. Always taste the wine first, and pour yourself a glass if you like. I always like to add a little alcohol to tomato sauces because tomatoes have some flavor compounds that are alcohol soluble. I usually use tomato puree or crushed tomatoes with a little water and then add the beef back in. Give it a good mix, then bring it to a bubble, reduce to a simmer for 45 minutes. While it's simmering, I'll cut up some fresh basil from my garden. If I was using dry basil, I would have added it earlier in the cooking process, but fresh basil should be added at the end. Always taste it and adjust the seasoning if you need. Now I'll make a baked pasta. How would you serve this?